What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News with the Atlanta housewives coming to, closing and all of that for the season. I figured this is a perfect time to give an update on the Married to Medicine franchise and also what's going on in Atlanta. Even though The Real Housewives of Atlanta is one of and the highest rated show, not only on the network, but in the entire franchise, the Atlanta girls are doing their thing. And even if the entire season is a little snooze fest, they always redeem themselves through the reunion. However, there was a shift this year because it looks like Married to Medicine, more people was cheering for Married to Medicine only because they were talking about real life issues, experiencing real life issues like people, marriages, just falling apart and going through some deep stuff that people can relate to compared to the girls in Atlanta, the Real Housewife fighting over who rug is bigger at the door or who house have custom furniture or IKEA furniture. When the person who have IKEA furniture can afford a house. You know what? I'm not even going to get into the shading of, Chateau she can't pay because I'm talking about Married to Medicine. So bring it back, Vina. I was about to go off on my rent. For sure. But let's bring it back to Married to Medicine. My point is most people became fan of this show over the Real Housewives of Atlanta girls because they were talking about real deep issues. So before I provide update on the marriages, let me just start with a little light fun part. Basically, Married to Medicine is expanding now. For those of you who are not aware, Married to Medicine did have a Houston, franchise that came on, even though it wasn't as major as the original Married to Medicine, the one that started it all. The ratings were decent, but Bravo have yet to reveal if it was canceled or not, if it's coming back or not. I tried checking for updates and, I've heard rumors that it was canceled and all of that, but no official word from Bravo yet. If Bravo officially canceled it and I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me in the comments below. But so far, I have not heard anything yet. But anyways, with the success of, LA, with their other franchises, that's where Bravo will be going. So they introduced that Married to Medicine is on the move. The series will be heading to the West Coast for its newest franchise, Married to Medicine Los Angeles. Bravo has announced the new series, which is set to premiere at a later date, will follow the fierce and fabulous lives of a group of friends who live, work, and play in Hollywood's African-American medical community. When these doctors aren't saving lives, you can find them living lives. And go ahead and read the rest. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the article on the screen here for you guys to read it. So congratulations, the Married to Medicine, but congratulations, so let's go ahead and move on. Toya celebrated her birthday. So these are videos here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Toya. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
We're gonna let it go out.
Happy birthday, dear Toya. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, as Toya's enjoying her birthday with her family and all of that. So happy birthday, happy belated birthday to Toya. But from these pictures and the video and all of that, Toya and her family, they're doing great. So, I'm happy for them. One of the biggest, well, let me save that for last. Dr. Heavenly and Daddy are still going strong. You already know Dr. Heavenly, even if they're having issues, you're not going to find out about it on social media. She doesn't even bring it on the show. And, she's like, I'm going to be loud, pick fights with these ladies that by the time they realized it, the season is over. They never had to come in my household to dig up dirt on my marriage because I've been giving them a good season. But she did say on that reunion, the last, reunion that just passed, that, after seeing what happened between Simone and her husband, Cecil, that she was going to become more open because you never know what you think people will judge you about. Being more open could help save her marriage or could help, with her marital issues, period, because people can't help you if you don't open up or seek help, whatever the case might be, because like I said, no one is perfect. No one marriage is perfect. And I knew that, they had the ups and downs. But then again, I completely understand and see where she's coming from. Like this whole TV stuff, you have to protect your home. So I don't blame her. I can't, I'm not here for heavenly, but, in that aspect, yeah, everybody else is being open and all of that. But I completely understand with the way how social media and people can be so judgmental. I completely understand wanting to protect your peace, protect your marriage, and not even giving people a reason to even look your way or question your marriage or come for you. So I see what she's doing there, but we shall see, as the new season premieres, we will see if she's going to open up and all of that. So that's good that Dr. Heavenly is doing well. Dr. Jackie, of course, is hanging in there with Curtis. She posted this image here and she captioned the picture, "It's been 16 years of marriage. What a difference a year can make. The frown is upside down. The pain can create a purpose. The mysteries allow you to minister to others, and the struggles create strength to handle almost anything. Thank you to everyone who prayed for and with us, who told us to hold on and fight for it, and to all of you who respected whatever decisions we made. As the healing continues, I want others to know any relationship, especially marriage, requires lots of work, and you being 100% in love with who you are first." In love with who you are first. Okay, go ahead and read the hashtag. Now, this is sweet and all. This is sweet and all, but social media will let you know they are still not here for Curtis. This person wrote, "I still don't like what he did. I'll always have one eye open." I don't blame her. The other person wrote, "Adopt a child you want for yourself. Don't compromise your heart's desires." Another person wrote, "But he is selfish though. He won't let you adopt a baby. He won't let you move into a townhome in the city. Then he cheats on you. Tell me where he is compromising. Sis, be true to yourself and feelings. You only live once. And well, you truly want a child, so he needs to meet you halfway on that. Until then, stop bringing your marriage on social media, because my 2 cents will say something." Ooh. This other person, "I agree. This is fake. This kumbaya and PR is not sustainable. Trust issues will be at play for the longest time, so they can do it for the public. But with men want tasted outside, always wanting." Let me just say this. I already said this before. Dr. Jackie, yes, she's not perfect. No one is perfect. She attempts to bring the balance to the show and all of that, and I get it. But I said this over and over again. Had Curtis not go out and walk hand in hand with this other woman and publicly got photographed, she would have never revealed that he cheated and they're having this problem, because she placed herself on this pedestal and yes, fight me, let's go, I'm gonna bring her up again, Lisa Nicole. The way how she came for Lisa Nicole, and oh my God, that would never be me, I'm Dr. Jackie, almost like She didn't say it this way, but her attitude towards Lisa, who kept saying, yes, I understand my husband disrespected me, but unless you're in my shoes and in my position, you don't know how you will react. There go Dr. Jackie after everything. She's back. Now, I'm all here for marriage. I understand it's not a walk in the park, but Curtis is selfish. I've been saying that. Yes, I understand he was there when she went through the breast cancer and he saw how sick she was and all of that. But she never said, I'm going to get pregnant and push a child out, because she knows the risks, the health risks. And that possibly not ever happening. She wanted to adopt, meaning a child wasn't coming out of her body. She just wanted to be a mom. Curtis shut her down because he have grown children and he feel like they are grown and he just want to enjoy his retirement and don't want to have to worry about kids. And she agrees and say yes, but she's not happy. The entire time, one of their top arguments was she stayed at work because she always wanted to be a mom, and she connects to the kids. So it's almost like everything is one-sided. And you know what? Hopefully, I'm hoping that they work everything out. But I'm not here for Curtis, because it's like, you know what? I'm not going to do it in public anymore. But I don't think he's going to stop doing what he does, because he believes, you know what? Jackie is going to be mad for a day or two, but she'll be right back. And that's sad. But like I said, hey, honest relationships are now walking the park and all of that. So kudos to them for, making it work. It's their marriage. Who am I to speak on it? I'm just reporting the news. So, good for them. Now you already know Mariah and Aiden be living the life, okay? They work hard and they'd be jet setting, okay? She and her entire family went to Spain. If you just visit Mariah, this is her Instagram page, you will be like, oh my goodness, I have to. She is traveling to these beautiful countries and all of that. So shout out to Mariah and Aiden, just basically introducing their kids to, different cultures and things like that. That's amazing. If you have the money, do it. Okay. And they're still going strong. Doing the whole reunion, all of that, Mariah did post about their anniversary, 13 years. So congratulations to them hanging in there. She did say that Aiden cheated on her and they were able to work it out. So, hey, and she actually had a breakthrough moment with Dr. Jackie. So, kudos to them for working it out. Cecil and Simone, same old different day. I guess they are 100% waiting to just reveal everything on the show, the new season. They are not giving anything away on social media, but Simone did reposted a video from her marriage counselor, so that could be hint that they're still working on it and all of that. Now, like I said, sometimes celebrities can seal their marriage record so that things are not exposed, and then sometimes most of the time divorces and things like that are public record, but you can seal it if you want to, depending on how crucial it is. Because if they were divorced, I'm sure someone would have found that out by now and then, blew the whistle on that. But so far, it looks like everything is working out, but they're not giving anything away. And by posting pictures of each other, or what Jackie's doing, I'm not going to give you a social media update. So we shall see. And you know what? They're probably so knees deep into counseling right now that Simone is like, I'm not about to, be like, yeah. But I did read that they still live in separate houses. They are still separated, but they are still going to counseling, and the divorce is off the table right now. So they are going to counseling, but they are still living separately. So Simone did say that she had the hope that pretty soon they will move towards reconnecting as far as being under the same roof, because that's the goal. So I am wishing them well. Dr. Contessa, I'm not sure, if they're going to bring her back, because to be honest, yes, she had her moment here and there, her moments here and there, and, she can get in there and get down right dirty with the girls. But for the most part, she's reserved, she's, classy and all of that. She bring that balance that Dr. Jackie already bring to the show. And without Miss Renee and chaos going on in her life, I don't know if they're going to bring her back, but we shall see. Only time will tell. But now, she's furthering her education and all of that. So, hey, kudos to her, man. But kudos to her, because, even me, I have 3 degrees and I'm working on my PhD, right now. I had to put it on hold for a little bit, but I'll be back. So, the education is very important. It can never be taken away from you. So kudos to her. But, there's a deeper story here about Contessa that I want to talk about. You know how Miss Renee just disappeared? And we were like, okay, we get it. She was angry, probably felt like people were superior, and she felt little because she was a nanny. There's nothing wrong with being a nanny, but she probably felt some type of way. It was just strange how she goes to the party, acts up at the party, gets back to the house. The next episode, she's attempting to throw something at Contessa and she walk off, and that's it. And Andy did not even bring it up in the freaking reunion. No questions were asked and all of that. And then I found out a little while ago the reason why, and I wanted to post about it, and then I got sidetracked, distracted, whatever you want to call it. And so let's go ahead and talk about it now. Well, the reason why Andy didn't bring her up, it looks like Miss Renee been doing a lot of talking of her own on social media, child. Ooh, Miss Renee said that how she and Contessa have been friends for years, and that she stopped being her nanny a very, very long time ago. And she and Dr. Contessa have been trying to get on the show for a long time, because she wants to get into writing and producing and things like that. But she never had a great enough storyline for Bravo to say yes. So Miss Renee said how she signed up to do the show as a friend, to the show, a friend of Contessa. She had no clue that they were going to change it into her being a nanny. And that's why she got mad, because she wasn't supposed to be on the show as a nanny. She was supposed to be on the show as a friend of the show. She talked about how Contessa told her she was going to pay her, and she didn't get a dime for her, and how she can't go after Bravo because, she didn't sign a contract with Bravo. She did a verbal agreement with Contessa and not Bravo. So because of that, she can't go after Bravo. Girl, friendship or not, daughter or not, next time, get it in writing. Sign the contract. Get your attorney, sign the contract. Especially, this is, what's the singer, R&B singer, Danielle Jones' mother. Yeah, like, get on your business side. Like, I love my friends and things like that, but in my family, but when it comes to business, I turn into a completely different beast, because I know how things get. Business is business. But she was like, oh, this is like a daughter to me. She's not going to do me wrong. And I'm not saying what Miss Renee is saying is true at all. But, this is what the tea she's been spilling all online. So basically, she's saying that Contessa got mad because the producers wanted to film more of her and less of Contessa, so she got jealous. That don't make sense, because without her, there's no storyline. Like your storyline and her storyline goes hand in hand. Without her being present and you being in her house and watching her kids, since you guys went with the nanny storyline, like the both of you needed each other. You know what I'm saying? We see each other. Yeah, so not only that, Miss Renee is saying how she was only supposed to do a few episodes, and then it turned to 8 episodes, and she is just going in and talking reckless, basically calling Contessa fake and all this stuff. And so I'm like, what are you gonna do, girl? You gonna keep talking on social media, or are you going to file a lawsuit? Because at this point it all sounds like gibberish to me. But I guess Andy did not want to deal with this lady going back on social media, trying to draw attention to her, where she's gonna go on interviews because she didn't sign no contract and all of this stuff. Either that or Contessa, went ahead and paid her off, whatever the case might be. But I was surprised, like, okay, are you guys going to ask questions about Miss Renee? Because she was just like, oh yeah, we have not talked since she left, and that was it. So that's what Miss Renee is saying. Let me go ahead and read some of the quotes and things that she said. She said, let me see, I was told I wouldn't be on contract. I only did the show for her. Of course, she was like a daughter to you. She said, I filmed about 8 scenes and I haven't gotten a dime. After she got mad at me about the social media stuff, she texted me, get your money from Bravo because I ain't paying you. Sure, right? I was going to say a different word, but I don't like cursing, so I'm going to change it. Heck yeah. You know what? If I told you, come through and do something for me, everything goes through, I'm going to pay you, and then you want to get on social media and try to expose me? Now listen, if they had an agreement regardless of what, I'm going to pay you this amount, then she's wrong for not paying Miss Renee. But I can also see where she's coming from. Like, the contract, the verbal agreement is over everything. I'm going to pay you. Instead of you coming to me first, you run the social media. Now, I don't know if Miss Renee tried to contact her a few times, and whatever the case might be, it's like they really could have helped each other, but we shall see if Contessa even, come back. But let me go ahead and read some more of the things that Miss Renee had to say. She said, apparently, Miss Renee assumed she would come on the show and be presented as a friend of Dr. Contessa, but that was not the case. She was introduced as the nanny, even though Miss Renee was no longer working as a nanny. I already said that. So Miss Renee also made claims that she was never paid to be on the show and felt like her friend Contessa used her. I wasn't on a contract with Bravo, so they can't pay me. Yeah, so it's basically the same things that, I repeated. She then continued, Contessa told me they're only paying her $2,000 an episode, but that she would give me something. Now, let me talk about that. It's her first season. Some people don't care. Some people are desperate for the money. But some people, in the case of Contessa and her husband, are doing well. She wants to be known. She wants the fame. It's not about the money. She wants the fame. So $2,000 an episode, I don't care. To her, I'm going to do it. I'm making money. I'm good. I just want to be seen. I just want to be famous. Like, now there are rich people who can just be rich for the rest of their life and don't have to worry about people chasing them down, being known. But all that money, they don't feel superior because they feel like I have all this money and no one knows. Most of them are desperate and seek, they want to feel important, and that's why they jump on these reality TV shows. So if you owed Miss Renee money, go ahead and pay her. That's the right thing to do. I understand, her going on social media and trying to expose you and all of that was not the right way to go about things. But, don't say I'm not going to pay you because you went ahead. Now, if they sign an NDA, now non-disclosure agreement, if they sign an NDA and she broke that, then I completely see where Contessa is coming from. But whatever the case might be, that's just a mess. Oof. I don't know if she's going to come back next season, though. But if they bring her back, it will be very interesting, But, oh, wow, look at me. I completely did not talk about Quad at all. You can tell how she's not even on my mind. Child, Quad, if you're seeking verification or confirmation, whatever else the word is, on quiet marriage, not gonna happen via social media because she does not post her husband, her marriage, none of that. But she did go ahead and join a sorority, and she's still on Sister Circle and doing her thing. So congratulations to Quad. And but as far as status on their marriage, she's still legally married. She's still wearing her ring. But we shall see. We just have to wait for the show to premiere for us to see. Dr. Simone did say that they're back filming. So that's a good thing. And for those of you wondering about Tammy, Tammy been gone. All right. Tammy also deleted her social media account. But the pictures are still on Cecil's page because, like I said, it was from years ago. And I don't blame him for not deleting it so he can have proof to show she's been in our life and we're a friend of the family and not just a chick that I was sneaking around with. So whatever the case might be, I'm wishing these ladies well, and I'm looking forward to the new season. So that's your update on Married to Medicine, guys. Thank you all for the love and support. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Remember to always have a God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.